Hello, good evening, everyone. So today's will be a very different sessions, which there will be two of us coming together, and it will be more like a broadcast mood, I would say. And then this is not a practical class; it's just a session that we can discuss about what is the major event that happened this year, and also we will talk about a little bit of macroeconomic view on 2025. So we will give a little bit heads up on what will going to be happen on 2025 and what you can do and what you can pay attention to, what sectors, what share and what specific industry. So let's start on today's sections. Maybe we should wait a little bit for the others to get in. I think do you think we need to?
I think we just wait for another 2 minutes. And so here, if you all have any questions, please feel free to leave down in the chat box. We will try to answer you all and discuss with you all. Just take it as a discussions sessions, like you talk with your teammates, your friends about these stock investments. So we are looking forward to 2025. So I hope you all maybe can share your insights about these markets, and we also will share the insights about these markets, and let us study the markets together, and hopefully 2025 will be good with us.
So just give a little bit heads up on what is going to happen on next week. So for next week, we will have a course, a lessons on option selling class, and then we will have another sections which we will be talking about the technical analysis by these lecturers and talking about the strategy of technical analysis.
Technical analysis.
Yes. So yeah, he's very famous in technical analysis and he's very good in technical analysis too. So yeah, just give a little bit disclaimer here. In today's sections, we are not going to give any sell call or buy call. So it will be a total. So it will be wait a second, yeah. The chat box will show in this screen.
Okay, sorry.
Maybe you need to hide it on the back, or you can just put it here. Yes, put it here will be fine. Yes.
Okay.
So if the sound is not clear, do let us know, yeah, so that we can just raise our voice a little bit.
Okay, so I think there's a Q&A here for ML Sim. What do you think on exchange rate from USD to RM by this year? Thank you. So we will discuss about this USD to Ringgit Malaysia. I think somewhere in the middle of in the middle of the sharing sessions. So please stick with us. It's about the Fed rate cut decisions. So by then I will share the insights of how it will affect our markets, especially you means Ringgit Malaysia, right? Especially how Fed rate cuts will affect the Bursa markets. So please be patient with us.
Wait a second, yeah. Let me check a little bit on the other things. Get interrupted. Oh, never mind. Just wait for a little bit, a few seconds, and then I'll just come back really fast. Okay, sorry for the disruptions. And then here we will continue our sessions.
So be bear with us because there are some technical issues. I think just maybe 30 seconds will do. So I think almost time. So okay.
I think we should start our session right away. And so let's start from the 2024 overview first. So this will be the topic for today. We will talk about the market reviews on the major economic events on 2024 and how is the market reacted to those events. And then we will talk about our opinions, our view on how these things are going to continue in the following years, which is by this year, 2025, and also how to get the first mover advantage in 2025. And what is the event that is going to happen in the first half of the year or the first quarter? We will discuss it later on. And so just start on today's sessions. So first of all, let's break it into two parts. And we will talk about the major event in 2024 first. So this is the disclaimer, just in case of anything that is unnecessary trouble. So yeah, so this is the disclaimer, and then we will start on today's section. So the first event that we are going to talk about in 2024, I think it will be the most significant event, which is the US presidential elections. So about the president's elections, is happening on November 5th. And this is one of the most significant events. And I think that it leads to the market rising very bullishly, I think. And what do you remember what happened at that time?
Oh, at that times, I remember there's few stocks that rise a lot, like Tesla, and also one of it I think is Donald Trump media. These stocks they rise a lot because many people's bets on Donald Trump's will win. And another one, by that time when Donald Trump wins the markets, the S&P I think fell by 3% and the volatility index goes up to 22, which sparks the fears among the investors and traders. However, yeah, if we look back, the market already recovered. So many people think that like Donald Trump's at that time after he wins the elections, many people think that the Donald Trump will bring a big impact, brings the market down. But until today, I think the market is moving very well. It means that the market is buying, is looking good at Donald Trump's will lead the markets, especially America, to great again.
Make the America to be great again, right?
Yeah.
So that I think that other than Donald Trump relative stock, the Tesla also do move a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is supporting is on the side of the Donald Trump. And now the Tesla is like moving in a sky high level, and I think it's totally off the fundamental side, and it's like totally driven by the emotional, the sentimental, the market sentimental, and also the market momentum. So do you think if I miss the trend on the Tesla share, do you think is it a very good timing to get in, or what should I wait for?
So if you all notice, actually, like recently, the Tesla, I think yesterday the Tesla shares drops due to the annual sales had beat the expectation, had not beat the expectations. So it drops a lot. So it really depends on you, like how you do the fundamental analysis in the Tesla stocks. Here, I will not say I will recommend to buy these stocks, but once, if you want to buy this stock, you have to know the business. Is there any economic moat? Like for me, I personally will go for a safer investment, but it really depends on your risk. Some people is looking good at Elon Musk collaborate with this Donald Trump. So maybe yesterday's drops is just it's already priced in the bad news. Who knows? But from what I see, the Elon Musk with Donald Trump, yeah, their collaborations might spike another things, might bring good things into Tesla. Yeah, so this really depends on if you trust this Donald Trump with Elon Musk, I think yeah, there's still some rooms for these markets.
Because I think that for now, Tesla might not be a good share to just look at the fundamental, to read on the financial report and all those. Can just ignore all those numbers.
Yeah.
And I think the most closest event might be Donald Trump get on board on January 20.
20 something.
Yeah. So it might lead to stimulate the market to make something happen again. Maybe there will be another rally, but yeah, who knows? It just depending on either Donald Trump will just do exactly like he promised previously,
Yeah.
and will Donald Trump get support? You provide another support to the partner again, like previously he gets supported from Elon, and now will he just pay back the goodwill instead?
Yeah, looking back at like previous Donald Trump's president's elections, when after he won, he started a trade war with China. So at that time, the market drops, I think, make a quite huge corrections. However, in the end, it made a higher rally up back. So based on the Donald Trump's agenda that makes America great again, I think for me personally, I feel confidence with this Trump. So how do you think? Do you have confidence with him?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes, this is my answer in front of the public. Okay. So
Okay.
other than the share market, do you think there's any effect to the maybe forex market and other commodities?
Okay, about I think others than stock markets, this Donald Trump's elections, I think it affects the bonds markets and also forex markets. Like the treasury of 10 years treasury at that time after he won the election, it drops back to 3.8%. And then now the treasuries continue to rally up back. So it means that the market is buying, is very confident in this Donald Trump elections and is very positive with his policies in upcoming years. However, remember that the stock market always move before it reflects the news reflects in the always move beforehand. So if so you all have to know what is called sell on news. Something like this might happen because now
Yes, when the news
price,
land and then everything get collapsed.
because it's already priced in beforehand.
previously.
Yeah. So now we are very positive with this Donald Trump. From what I see, the market is like priced in all these good policies that Donald Trump's shared. So we must be very cautious because now the bonds actually like rally up back to the previous resistance. So it's an important area to monitor.
How
Yeah.
about the US dollar index? I think if Donald Trump policy did run well, the US dollar might get even stronger in the future. So
Yeah.
will that affect the forex market?
Yeah, because Donald Trump will have a very like good policies, very I mean aggressive policies in for the US markets. And we can see that the USD index actually like surged up a lot. I think for the past few weeks, especially I think recent weeks, the US dollar shot up quite a lot. So just now to answer, just now I think one of the people who leave the Q&A there, I just answer you all. You said the USD index versus Ringgit Malaysia, right? So we can see that the USD index is getting strong. However, the Ringgit Malaysia is not falling. So it means that actually Malaysia, Ringgit Malaysia is doing quite well. And then these policies, like I said, it might already price in this Donald Trump's aggressive policies. So the good news might already price in. So, and at the same time, this Ringgit Malaysia is still maintaining, while the USD is in like surged out a lot. The strength is surged out a lot. So we can say that the market is getting, I think for the like undervalued markets like Bursa is very positive, the outlooks.
So you have a very positive look on the Bursa and also on Ringgit Malaysia strength, right?
Yeah, and also all those Southeast Asia's, like maybe Singapore, SGX, I think it's very positive because actually we are enter into the Fed rate cut cycle.
Okay. Fed rate cut is also one of the topic that we discuss later on.
Yeah. But it's also
yeah,
related with
yeah,
this USD
somehow
index.
related. Yeah.
So this Donald Trump's actually like push this USD index surge out a lot, right? However, now we are also in the rate cut sessions. So what if the rate cut cycles, like we are really entering into a major rate cut cycles? It means that the USD index might drop anytime. So if the USD become weaker, the money will flow from America or maybe from before America to others undervalued
Country and
country
sectors. Yes.
or stocks markets, like maybe Southeast Asia's like Singapore, Bursa, Thailand, Vietnam, all those counter. So
Yeah.
this all we need to monitor closely with these Donald Trump's policies. Just remember, it's all this might already priced in beforehand.
That actually makes sense though, since like if the USD strength already priced in, and in the future it might drop in the future, and now all the American share is in a very sky high level, so those money might flow from the overvalued company to a undervalued company because people like to seek for a better return, a better room for the price to move.
Yeah.
So that theory actually makes sense. Yeah. So so now we might be able to just pay attention on those second tier country or those second tier sectors in industry, so that we can if even though we miss the first one, we miss the first tier, the frontier company. Now maybe we can get to ride on the second tiers.
Yeah. Look back to the previous years, the Nasdaq had already made a sky high. But if you look into it, actually only those big caps companies is rallying. So with this rate cut, actually it might stimulate this economic growth, like the mid cap and the maybe small caps. However, my risk appetite is not that high, so I will look into mid cap now. So the money might flow from this big cap because the big cap one maybe is, I think, around fairly value or overvalue range already. So I will maybe look at the mid cap stocks now, and this is not a buy call only, just my personal analysis about this macro environments.
Yeah. So one question here: how do you identify either it is overvalued? How do you identify the valuations of the specific sectors or
valuations?
Yeah.
Okay, actually I just do a macro analysis, like the Fed rate cuts. Like I'm confirming that the market is already entered this Fed rate cut cycle. And then next is I personally use technical analysis a lot. Then I found that there's a lot of mid cap stocks actually started to rally from bottoms.
Oh, so it's like it get trapped at the bottom for quite a long
time,
and then just start to just break out of that zone, and then you start to have some signal of that going to rise.
Yeah. We can see that there's a few stocks that like the EMA start to slope up. So, and most of it is mid cap stocks now. If you all notice, you all know how to use the technical analysis, like simple indicators like EMAs. You all can notice that there's quite some mid cap stocks started rallying from bottoms. Like it start at a range of bottom, like maybe 2 to 3 years. Then now it start to break out of the downtrend line.
Start the engine and
yeah.
So for recently, I think that the energy industry is quite good though. For the last week, the energy industry did well comparing to the other sectors.
Okay. So maybe the ideas behind is still around this Fed rate cuts cycles. If I'm not saying I confirming this is a super rate cut cycles, but since we are already had I think 3 times rate cut, right?
Yes, on
three times
on June, September, and also December.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if rate cut, it means that the market the market has extra money. So if the market has extra money, a flow from USD index, USD, it flows to like others, maybe big cap to small cap, big cap to mid cap, or flow from this US stock market to others, undervalued Southeast Asia's stock markets. So we will notice that all of this is a very bullish signs in the macroeconomic views. So if you notice, this money mostly will flow into the commodities because all these are already undervalued, I think, for quite a long time. Yeah. So markets got extra money. It means they will pump into those risky. They will pump into those riskier assets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the riskier bet. So I think we have spent quite a lot of time in the first topic, and if you want to know more about how to do the technical analysis and filter out all of those stock and how to do the chart analysis, do pay attention on next week class. Next week we both of us will have a technical analysis class, right? So he will be doing a Mandarin class, and I will be doing an English class. And let's move on to the second major event. So the second major event is the red card. Just
I think
like
we
what
talk a lot.
we talk a lot about that. And then since there's three red card since announced by the federals, June, September, and also December, and this is the first red card from 2020, I think.
Yeah.
So the first red card in 4 years time. So and I did my research for the previous record of the red card. So previously, when there's a red card, by theoretically, the US stock market need to rise. But in the previous red card, most of the time it won't go up very big. It will like have some black swing events that going to crash the market. So do you think there will be a black swing event?
Black swan event. I think black swan event is can't predict it. We just can look it back based on the history. However, this time there's still no sign of black swan events.
Yeah, is it?
Because what I see is when the black swan event, when the markets will have black swan event, usually the market is overheating. But based on what I see, the sentiments, I think now is still okay, and I think this time might be different. But we still need to be cautious when a certain stock is like keep surging without retracing.
Okay, so if any of you have any questions, do raise in the apps. I will say, or during the Zoom, because we are doing the stream in both of the place. And feel free to raise any question, or you want to join the discussion also can.
Yeah.
So so aside from the red cards, do you think the red card make any changes to the communities? Because I think do you benefit or make any gains from the red card due to the red card?
Okay, since like people says, like usually based on history, when we face Fed rate cuts, there's some black swan events happens. And usually during the rate cut cycles, commodities tends to rally.
Yeah.
So just now we mentioned that this energy, right? Energy is rallying recently. However, what is the commodities that actually rallying before this or when we first entering these rate cut cycles? There's one commodities, I think few metal commodities is rallying a lot, especially gold and silver.
So do you buy tons of gold?
Okay,
at the first announcement?
Yeah, this is a basic cycle. When we enter this cycle, we usually will just buy gold to hold.
Yeah, gold also break the all-time high, isn't it?
Yeah, I still think that gold
can goes up. There's still room for it to for it.
I still think that it can. This is not
we won't give a 100% confirmation signal here. It's just our own opinions.
It's still on the way. Okay.
I bet that you are still having your position right there.
Okay.
Yeah, just like I did. I also have some portion in gold. Okay. So yeah, just like what I did for the research. aside from the US stock market, gold actually goes up every time. And it goes up exactly like how the theory will say.
But it's the long run, in the long run.
Yes.
In the long run.
So yeah, I think if you are aside from since we talk about gold, I think gold is a very good asset for those events like war, isn't it?
Yeah. So for past year, I think we have two major wars happen, right? Ukraine and Russia. Then Israel and with the Pakistan. So I think this is one of the reasons money flows into these metals, commodities, especially gold, because gold always serve as a safe haven assets.
Yeah, precious metals.
Yeah. So this is why all these factors like leads this gold stock price to goes up continuously. Yeah, this is the reason behind.
Yeah, this is the factors that are supporting the gold pricings.
Yeah.
So if the war keep on going, then I think there will be no end for the gold to goes up. There will be no top growth for it, and yeah, who knows what will be happening? You know.
Yeah, but still we still need to like look at the technical analysis, because once goes up will goes down in the end. So since I think this fake rate cut cycles, maybe you all can like let it ride a little bit longer if you all have positions. Who knows? But we still need to do a good like risk management plan.
Yes, then I think my personal opinions will be maybe you can just monitor about the inflation rate, because this thing is actually the most important thing that the Federal will be considered when they want to decide the rate. So if you want to adjust your positions, maybe you can pay attention on the inflation rate too.
Yeah.
So you can take a step ahead in front of the Federals.
Yeah. We just need to monitor these major news events closely, I think.
Do you have any tools or website that can help you to monitor this kind of?
I usually use this Forex Factory.
Forex Factory, yeah, the same that I use.
I think most of people use Forex Factory to monitor the impact news. Yeah, the impact news, the very like when the Powell says all those Forex news, I think I use Forex Factory.
A good website to be used, and then it charges nothing. It is free for all. Yeah.
And there's no sponsor from them.
Yes, we need to cut the line here. Okay. No more what do we say? The free media, yeah. So the next thing that we talk about is the cryptocurrency surge. So right now, if I'm not mistaken, Bitcoin already dropping back
below
to
100
below 100,000. And but this is crazy. The pricing is really crazy. I think most of the main reason behind it is because Trump is actually supporting
this Bitcoin reserve.
Yeah.
This is pro crypto. Trump is actually pro crypto. So I think this is one of the reasons this cryptocurrency surge. And also, yeah, everyone knows the ETF. The ETF leads this.
There's a lot of ETF get approval from related ETF lah, so that there will be an easier way for the traditional money to get into attached with this.
So last time, because when there's no ETF, only certain users will get to invest into this Bitcoin. However, now with ETF, I think traditional money will flow into this market cap, and it proved that SEC already approved this. So the futures of this cryptocurrency sector is very bright, I would say. So this is why it leads these Bitcoins like surge from last year all-time high 60K to I think over 100K last year I think. By the end of the 2024.
It rise from April this year, last year, 2024. Rise from April 2024 until now. So it's like goes up from 16,000 until 100,000, which like flipping around
7 to 80% increment.
7 to 80%.
60%.
7 to 8x.
Yeah.
Not percent, not in percentage, 100%, yeah. Do you think that there's still room for the cryptocurrency to grow?
Okay, for cryptocurrency, I think the future is very bright. First, it get approvals of the SEC. Next, it has its own ETF. What it means by ETF, it means more money from the traditional markets is starting to flow into these cryptocurrency sectors. Then, people often compare this Bitcoin with gold. Now, I think Bitcoin is, I think it's not only 1/10 of the gold market cap. So that's if crypto Bitcoin is it's comparison it's the same comparison with gold or it's better. Some people say it's
Oh, you mean
better.
in terms of market cap?
Yeah.
So if the market cap of the Bitcoin, or not only the Bitcoin, but the whole cryptocurrency market is able to catch up maybe like a quarters of the market cap of the gold, then it might have tons of room for it to grow.
Yeah, let's say
Yeah.
if Bitcoins can catch up to, I think, at least 30% of the gold market cap, I think Bitcoin still have maybe 4 to 5x returns from here, but it's
Wow.
in the long-term view.
Wow, that will be a very huge portion of the wealth transfer.
Yeah,
from,
because
from the gold to cryptocurrency platforms, or no, the cryptocurrency market.
Yeah, because cryptocurrency market is like a new stock sector. It's a new sector, completely new. So we only can predict the futures, but in the end, how the futures becomes, we are not so sure of it. We only can like predict, like do these comparisons with this gold. This is why people keep saying Bitcoins will go higher and higher and higher. And in fact, it's happening. But in the futures, we still don't know, because people often say cryptocurrency is very volatile. They're very volatile and very
based on
risky.
Yeah. There's nothing based on back it up. So in terms of just about the cryptocurrency market, do you have any things on your watch list recently?
Oh, okay. Since if you all know, like after Bitcoin rally, they often come with the altcoin seasons, right?
Oh, yes,
Do you know what is
correct.
altcoin season? So altcoin usually,
alternative coin.
usually refers to the coins that
Other
than Bitcoin.
Yes.
So we can look at another ETH ETF, with another cryptocurrency ETF which is Ethereum. So we can see that this Ethereum is not rallying a lot compared to Bitcoin. And usually during the altcoin seasons, this Ethereum will lead all the altcoin go highs. So combining with recent, if we believe that we are entering these Fed rate cut super cycles, there's a tendency, or there's a chance that these Ethereum will fly high. So for those who can't didn't access
get access to the direct access to the cryptocurrency market, so you do have an alternative solution for them, isn't it?
We can use we can buy ETH ETF in Usmart. Like the code will be ETHA. You all can search this ETH ETF. So I think this is a good opportunity to scale in,
to just get started on your cryptocurrency journey. So even though it is not a very direct access to the cryptocurrency market, but you get to join in the rally. You get to just take a part on these very crazy games instead. So again, the ETF name is about
ETHA.
ETHA. Okay, ETHA. I do believe that there's another ETF, which is called BITO, isn't it? BITO.
I'm not so sure. That's quite a few
there.
DH ETF. So you all can look at it.
But aside from all those, like, I mean, cryptocurrency ETF, you can also maybe put some bet on the related stock, like MicroStrategy.
Yeah, MicroStrategy.
And also the Coinbase, COIN. And yeah, this is also some very good company to invest in. Also the MARA, I think, MARA. because Mara is the one that is going to do the cryptocurrency mining things. So these three companies is actually the one that I'm going to pay attention to since a while already since a while already. So that will be a suggestions for you guys to just add into your watch list.
Yeah. All of this you all can use Usmart to add into watch list and invest. Or maybe if you all want to do dollar cost averaging, you all also can use this Usmart app to do all this investment.
Okay, so this is the third major event so far. And how about the fourth one? Geopolitical conflict, which is about the war that we talk about.
Yeah.
And it might be also talking about a conflict in between the American and China, the trade war
Yeah,
that
the
is
trade
going
wars.
to happen really soon, I guess.
Yeah, I think this Donald Trump would not sit there and wait the China to and do nothing. He will definitely do something to China in the trade war stuff, based on his past reaction. Yeah,
The very strong American attitude.
yeah, makes America great again.
Want to take a step ahead of everything.
Yeah, so the markets can be in turbulence. I think I think almost after he officially becomes the president, he will definitely release some aggressive policies to make America great again.
So if we are not sure about all of these uncertainties in the market and what will be going to happen, and then we can place some money into the safe havens, which is just we discussed about
Like
the
gold,
goals, and also we
Bitcoin
can
consider also some.
Bitcoin. I don't think it's a very good bet
Yeah,
if you want to just conserve your money instead. So I think gold is good, and also if you don't have access to gold, you can get access to the gold ETF. GLD, I would say. And also about the other, is there any gold related stock? And
Like
NEM
NEM, like Barrick Gold.
or Barrick Golds, and also those is also quite a good stock to trade with if you want to just have a very safe, risk adverse type of betting,
Yeah.
If you want to just diversify your portfolio and make some adjustment to your current portfolio, then you might consider this kind of asset that we suggested.
Yeah.
So this is about the fourth event. Let me check on if there's any event remaining. Yeah, the AI and technology innovations. Nowadays we talk about the robot taxi.
Yeah, robotaxi.
Quite a lot. Yeah, it's what
And
do you
also
think?
Nvidia.
What?
And Nvidia, those AI.
Yeah,
Nvidia search a lot, right?
Yeah.
All these very hot.
And also the Google's
Quantum
quantum trade computer
computer.
things. So do you think all of this is just a concept and the price already reacted too much on the concept instead? Because I don't think nowadays we see very practical things coming out from all those concepts yet.
Yeah, based on my opinions, I think the AI definitely is there. Because we can see the AI now is very powerful, especially what we can see in ChatGPT. I think most of the people use ChatGPT every day.
Yeah.
I think now everyone's use ChatGPT.
It's a very good helping hand in our daily life.
Yeah. You can see the AI is definitely improved a lot. In the long run, AI is definitely there. But in the short term, we must be we still need to be very cautious, because when a stocks like keep surging without these like fundamentals to back it up, eventually it will drop back to what it
should place on
the
Yes.
value on
the basic fundamental value of it.
Yeah. So if we didn't know how to like if you're not sure if your stock's trading too high or too low, maybe we can just use basic technical analysis. Like if the stocks like slope up like vertically, like the price,
based on the angle.
the angle is like it's usually when before the huge corrections, the stocks tend to like surge like maybe more than 60 degrees,
60 degrees.
60 degrees
like
or
40,
or 70 degrees and
yes.
pumping a lot, and everyone is talking about that. So this is when many people will feel hype and trapped at high. then they will sell at low and
Buy high, sell low.
buy high, sell low. Yeah, and then
Okay.
keep repeats until broke.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what we can use on basic technical analysis. So just look at the angles when the stock price surge.
So yeah, one cute fact that I can tell you, a little hint. If the auntie uncles from the supermarket that didn't touch all of these financial market things before, tell you about to invest into this kind of financial market things, tell you to buy crypto, buy Nvidia and all those things, that might be a very dangerous signal instead.
Yeah. From there, maybe the markets can still push a little bit, but usually it's at a very risky stage already.
Is that what we call about the dead cat rebounds?
Yeah, there will be dead cat rebounds, and then all these uncle aunties, they will continue to pour in a lot of money to buy in, and usually that is when shit happens. But we just need to monitor. This is based on the human psychology. Sometimes we can't apply all technical analysis or fundamental analysis in the markets. We still need to use human behavior analysis.
Do you think that since we talk about technical analysis and to identify is there any reversal signal, right? So do you think a trailing stop loss is a very good approach to just protect our portfolio?
Yeah, it's definitely it's good to have the risk management. However, it really depends on people's appetites, because sometimes when you ride with this trading stop loss, you can't put your trading stop loss too close.
Yeah,
because sometimes it stop up, then
yes.
it rally up again. So you need to at least put at the major supports. At the below the major supports. Then you still have the buffer to let it
have
flow.
some room to breathe.
Yeah. It really depends on the technical strategies. So if you want to learn more, maybe you all can
join for the class on next week.
For the class, and then
yes, we can talk about that in next week.
Yeah,
we will talk about the technical analysis and also many ways. If you want to learn about how to set a very appropriate trailing stop loss, we can also talk about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's actually there's a technical indicators that can help you with that, which is called ATR. But in this class, we are not going to talk about that. And let's continue with our sections here. And I think that is every major event that we have covered. And now let's talk about the 2025 market outlook so that we can get ourselves prepared for the next for this year. I keep on cannot just keep attached to that we already move into 2025. So the first thing that we are going to discuss here is about the Federal Reserve policy meetings and also the rate cut, the rate decisions. So since now already been through three times rate cut, do you think there will be more coming rate cut in the future?
Okay, in my opinion, this is my opinion. So for the Fed rate cut, since we already had 3 times Fed rate cuts, for me, this is the trend already formed.
So that is the initial stage.
So even though in between there is no rate cuts, but I do believe like for this upcoming this years, I think we are already in these Fed rate cut cycles. So every opportunities that I will scope it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
because I already see this is a trend, so I believe it will continue to cut. But to what extent, it really depends on them. I have opinions that these rate cuts is already become a trend already. It's already started.
So yes, so it is already reflected on the share market instead.
It started slowly.
Yes. So do you have any suggestion if we miss out the first rally and now you say that that is the initial stage and we will have more rate cut incoming?
Yeah.
So do you think that if I have money right now and I miss the first rally, I miss the initial stage, how do I get myself prepared for the incoming rate decision?
Okay, it's actually very easy. Just now I already mentioned for last few years, the Nasdaq, the SPX 500 already up a lot. But if you monitor it closely, all those are big caps rallying, and many mid cap stocks actually is still quite undervalued, and combined with this technical analysis, they are like forming a lot is doing the rounding bottoms, which is one of the like bottom out, already bottom out. It started to change the trend and break it out from below. So based on this technical analysis and also the macro analysis, which is Fed rate cut, I do believe that we are entering into this Fed rate cuts. So there will be more money to pour into this riskier
Sectors, I mean,
sectors,
right?
yeah,
Industries,
especially
yes.
riskier sectors like energies. Like recently, we can see the oil has started to rally up. Yeah,
Actually, there's a say that
That's
the
the
longer that it stay at the bottom, you just reflected on how high that it can get on. I'm not sure about this say is correct or not. It's like
yeah,
the longer it stay at the bottom, and then once it's flipped, it will just become the length that is going to ride up in the future.
yeah.
Yeah, there is a way of analysis in doing that. So
Yeah, so I think it really depends on your experience towards these markets. How you do your analysis, how are you confident with your all these analysis. So we still need to keep on learning. But I just share based on my experience. I think market there is still some rooms, and usually the most exciting rally is all these mid cap stocks started to.
yes, because it is cheaper. The market cap is actually way smaller when comparing to those like the big sevens. So you need lesser money to push up the price.
Yeah, and then this is the most interesting times, I would say, because why? Because this is the time when more and more retailers started to get into this market.
Oh, so it's like
Oh,
trigger them to just
start
start
to
to
pour
pour
more
the
money
money. Okay,
into the
okay.
markets. Then
Yeah,
we knows what will happen in the end.
yeah.
But remember, the most exciting part is when the bubbles started to form. Many people told us that don't trade the bubbles, right? But imagine that the bubbles is the time where the price you will make a lot of money in the short term of time. You just need to know how to get in and get out.
Oh, so you just need to, well prepare yourself, and then you can just no matter it go up or it crash down, you can also protect yourself and maybe make some money from it.
Yeah, this is the
And
most exciting period.
yes, so the suggestion here might be looking for the diamonds, the gems in all those second tiers and also those unawakenings sectors and industry.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's still a lot of room to go, I think. So let's talk about the second things to talk, which is about the 2024 Q4 earnings sessions. So in January and February, I think there will be a lot of earning report that are going to release. And if you let me check on it, yeah. So on mid-January, there will be a earning release seasons for financial sectors, especially for JP Morgan's and also Citigroup. But right now, those are like rallying high, quite high, I think. And then for the late January, that will be technology and also the consumer goods, which is the Microsoft, the Tesla, and also the Nike. And this is the stock that you can pay attention to. And then for February, I think February, there will be a semiconductor industry taking over, which will cover about NVIDIA, Apple. And then for the mid-February, there will be a retailer reverse consumer trend, which will the most significant stock that you can pay attention might be Amazon and also the Walmart. So that will be the big cap that you can pay attention to. But if you want to look for second tiers, then or the mediums cap market cap, then you can just referring back to the industry instead. And I think that most of them might have a good result instead because this year is actually quite a good year for them.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter that how good the number can be. Can it like way past the forecast or not, isn't it?
Yeah, I think because since many already like I think last week or last few weeks the Broadcom already big expectations. So I expect these semiconductors areas and also technologies area, like most of the technologies earnings will be very good. And yeah, as we said, we also need to be very cautious because the price might started to price in. All this I cannot say that it always happen this or sell on news like rally beforehand, but we as investors we don't trade like before. We don't like if you trade these stocks, we don't gamble for the results because sometimes if it miss a little bit miss a little bit the expectations, then the price drops a lot.
Need to have a longer vision instead of just betting on the release date.
Yeah, if
the
you
earning release, isn't it?
if you look at if you are investing for a long time, longer terms, yeah, you just ignore this news. But if you trade for short term, I advise you all don't gamble in these results. If you want to gamble, maybe you can consider using these options.
Options thing, the doomsday options.
Doomsday
yeah.
options, yeah.
Yeah, so there's actually the way to play with it along, but it will be dangerous instead. So just take some of the pocket money to do will be appropriate.
To find 10x returns in one day, all those stuff. Yeah. This doomsday
actually quite realistic also.
We actually
that happened in the market.
Yeah, we actually had this class by Jun Lo.
Not now,
and
maybe
not
at
now
the end
in
of the
futures.
month.
Yeah. So you
around
all,
the end of the month.
You all can pay close attention on how to use these doomsday options to maybe get 5x to 10x in a certain exciting periods.
Let's to become a higher win rate gambler instead.
Yeah.
Don't go to the casino. Come to the options.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe there's a little bit too much. So for those of you who get interested into the list of stock that I talked about just now, maybe you can pay attention to the notification of USmart interface, because we do write about a report on the first quarter's earning preview, and you can check on the reports on the app. You can check on the notification, and it is there instead. So all the list is there, and we have a very brief, a broad analysis on that. Okay. So the next thing will be AI and technology sector developments. Yes.
Yeah, so let me start again. So
never mind. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think Donald Trump will support anything on AI and technology instead?
Okay, for me, I think AI and this technology still got lots of rooms. If Donald Trump want to stimulate the economy, there will be I think few good policies about this. They will definitely he will definitely release few good policy about this AI and technology sectors, because it brings in a lot of revenue and profits for this America. So I think there's still room, but in between, maybe when he released this news, maybe there's a turbulence up and down. But in longer run, I definitely think that AI is still a big thing in this decade. We can say in this decade, right?
Yes. So if you miss out on the first rally of the AI and technology, but right now AI and technology related stock is very expensive, I would say. So maybe you can just take a look at the supporter instead, I would say. The supporter here meanings like the semiconductors industry that is going to provide the raw materials and also the ingredients to all those AI and technology sectors instead. Which will become not the frontliner, but the supporter industry instead. So yeah, I think there's still room for the supporter industry. And frontliner industry, then you need to play more carefully instead.
Yeah, you have to have your own trading plan. It's not that we've said it's very overvalued, then you cannot buy. Sometimes the market is irrational. You cannot guess the high. You feel very expensive, it can keep on rally. If you feel very expensive, it still can rally a lot and lots. It really depends on your own analysis and how much did you value these markets. If you do technical analysis, maybe
people usually cannot catch the top and the bottom.
Yeah. We just can earn what we within our understandings. So I would not say that AI is overvalued or undervalued or fairly valued, but in the bigger terms, we still looking forward this decades AI is a next big things.
But I believe if any of those are able to bring a very real or practical result at the first time, then it will become a very major dominance to the market instead.
Yeah.
So the next thing that we'll talk about is cryptocurrency.
Okay, cryptocurrency. For me, cryptocurrency is there to stay. For the past, I think 5 years or before COVID, many people have said that this cryptocurrency is a scam. I think even America said it's a scam.
Now,
But in the end-
previously, Trump also didn't support about
Yeah.
cryptocurrency. He said that Bitcoin is based on air,
Yeah.
oxygens.
But in fact, we can see that no matter how they shout that it is a scam, we can see that with the disapproval of ETF, it means that the institutions is already started to looking into this investment alternative. So there's like I said, there's a lot of traditional markets money will flow into this cryptocurrency.
Especially MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy put a lot of money into it, but
that one is crazy, man.
Yeah, but right now they're reducing the amount investing into Bitcoin instead. Do you have any idea of what is the average price that they bought on Bitcoin?
I think now MicroStrategy, his average price, I think is something around 60+K or 6 something K lah.
Wow, that is quite high also.
It's still high because he's still at the top. He's crazy, man. So
He's crazy.
I don't think if the
It's not crazy. He just have the faith on Bitcoin.
I feel that the next if that is the next bear market, I think one of the bear catalyst will be this MicroStrategy.
He will become the trigger of the bear market.
It will spark the fears like because now he keep on buying, right? In the end, we as investors will take profits. I think maybe if he announced that he took profits, I take profits, 10% profits. I think the markets will spark the fears among the markets.
Yeah, because
he owns
have quite a
big influence.
Yes, he can play along with the Bitcoin pricing.
But this is just my prediction only about if there is a next bear market catalyst. Maybe so
he is one of the suspect.
Yeah, so we need to monitor if this stock really that this stocks, the price is really worth it, or is it already overvalued? So we can monitor the Bitcoin price while we monitor this MicroStrategy.
The true believer on Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, MicroStrategies have become the Nasdaq, right? The index.
Yes, get into the Nasdaq 100 index instead, and it kicked out about the MSCI.
Yes, and the what? And one of the
I can't remember.
Moderna.
I can't remember.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah,
I think
that is actually a good sign for that company instead,
and also a good sign for cryptocurrency because own a lot of Bitcoins. At
least now that you get to gain some approval or acknowledgement from the market.
Yeah. So just now we have discussed about this cryptocurrency Bitcoin, right? If you all feel Bitcoin is already very is quite overpriced, maybe you all still can consider this Ethereum. That just now
the king of the alternative coin.
If this Bitcoin is the boss, then he is the vice president of the boss.
It's like the king and the queen. In the crypto world,
Ethereum is the queen of the. It's the queen of the cryptocurrency. So maybe if those who miss Bitcoin a lot, you all can start to look into this Ethereum ETF in Usmart. You all can start DCAing, means dollar cost averaging, or we can diversify your portfolio and put a little bit in this cryptocurrency sector because this sector is quite new. I think it's there to stay for a long run.
I agree with you. At least you get to start first and then you just refine your strategy afterwards.
Yeah.
So there will be there's nothing perfect, so that getting start first is always correct.
Yeah. Just maybe you all can try just start invest in this
Try to
sector
feel the
for
power
your
of
future.
cryptocurrency.
Because we already miss Amazon, we already miss Tesla, we already miss Nvidia, we already miss a lot. We already miss Bitcoin, we already miss Google Quantum, we already miss everything. Everything.
If you do miss so, then please not to miss the next one.
Yeah. I still think that like I said, the cryptocurrency market cap is still very small compared to other traditional stock markets. Imagine that after maybe 5 to 10 years, the cryptocurrency market cap is fully valued is worth more than that. But the earlier you invest, maybe for some people it means riskier. But I think this is where the opportunities
Don't put your
place.
life saving there. Just
just diversify.
just diversify your portfolio instead.
Yeah, just get
So
ahead.
other than Ethereum, is there any coin in the layer one industry that able to replace Ethereum? Do you think there's any coin that have that kind of potential?
Actually, there's one coin called Solana, but I don't.
Oh, Solana, I like it.
But the Solana is actually supported this Coinbase. Coinbase use Solana network. So, but however, there is no Solana ETF. So maybe in futures, I think it has a
slowly will get
possible. It has possibility, but until now, I think the best bet is still ETH, because ETH the market cap is quite big and many developers is using this Ethereum. However, cryptocurrency is a very new sector, as I said. Maybe you all can just do some research for these sectors. If you understand the more these sectors, you will feel that the future is really there to stay.
Okay, so the next one, I think this will be the last one instead. The geopolitical risks and also the situation analysis. So this is about the tensions in between America and China, and also about whether the war is going to continue or not.
Yeah.
I think the most significant asset is going to get affected might be gold.
Yeah, definitely gold and oil. Yeah,
Gold and oil.
All these during the war, all these can surge up. So we can see based on the chart now, we can see that the gold is definitely rallying a lot since last year. This wars exploded. So the oil recently, I think the oil started to rallying up too.
There's no sign of weakening.
Yeah, recently, yeah.
Yes.
So we still need to monitor these wars news. Why? Because when the wars cease, it means they decided not to fight each other. The gold price and the oil price might drop. So we still need to monitor if this war will continue or not. But now there's still no sign. So
but of course we hope that the war will finish. Yeah. We don't want to earn the dead man's money. Hope the world become more peacefully instead. Yeah, we can make money from elsewhere.
So all this we need to still monitor closely. If you own these gold stocks and maybe oil stocks, all this we still need to monitor this news closely.
Yeah. So this is about I think this is all about the market outlooks that we have talked about for the first quarter at least. And then I think maybe shall we do it every quarterly? Do you think we should do it?
I'm not sure, because we still need to depend on the response from your viewers.
Yeah, so do support us, and then here we were going to share about our VCom. Then you can get contact to us if you have any questions or there's any topic that you want to discuss about. You can just approach us, and then you can just talk with us.
Yeah. We will collect your
opinions and your reviews on how about on the qualities of this talk.
Yeah.
And then we will decide on whether we want to do the same topic sessions, or do we want to continue about the lecturing thing or not?
Yeah, because we're doing this podcast, it actually like we are like do a discussions. It's not about lecturing. It's
Yeah.
just we talk about this macro view,
Macroeconomic view.
macroeconomic view, what is happening during this period, how it will affect these markets.
Giving a summary and also some analysis.
So for viewers, you all maybe for those newbies, you all can learn how we look at the economics. So to have better understanding. So in the markets, we not actually only use this technical analysis, but we also need to follow this fundamental and also macroeconomic views to have a better grasp in this investment journey.
So macroeconomics come first, and then we only talk about the fundamentals and also the technical things.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's like a relationship between the mother and the son. So the mother is actually the macroeconomic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will lead the general direction of the sun will go. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is all about the session for today.
Yeah. So if you all have I think that's questions.
There's
If you all have any questions, you all can maybe just leave it down. Your sessions today was very insightful and more usable for trading compared to a bank preparing a market view, for examples. Oh, that's a very good compliment from
Yes.
you. I'm actually, because I just make a rough interview about myself. So I'm actually is a trader for the past 7 years. So I actually we actually go through bull and bear markets a lot. So by combining with these macroeconomic views, fundamentals, and technicals, we are able to like survive in this market. But overall, we still need to always be careful with the markets because the market is always right.
Yes, the market.
So if you lose if you lose in the market, it's because your understanding towards the market is not there, right? So we need to know where is the stage, we are in what cycles, and how can we earn benefit from these cycles. We need to have a proper plan. So to have this proper plan, all this we need to have these macroeconomic views first. Then we look into fundamental and technicals. Because sometimes in the bad markets, no matter how good this company, if you do the fundamental analysis, it won't go up because
there's nothing to support it. There's no volume and there's no the tensions, the momentum to support it.
Yeah, many people don't understand this. So you still need to combine with these macroeconomic views, because when the markets, there is no money in the markets, no matter how good
Your
this
company is doing,
yes, you can see that the price won't go up.
Yes, because there's no money to get poured into this company.
Yeah.
And thanks for the compliment from Richard T. And I hope you enjoy for today's sections.
Yeah. So maybe another one questions if anyone have questions. If not,
then
we will
end for
end
our
this
sessions today.
And hopefully you all can look forward to our maybe sharing session. I would not dare to say it's a lecture class.
And by the way, we do have the technical analysis class on next week, and each of us have different opinion on technical analysis because this guy this handsome guy is actually very good in naked chart. I would say a naked chart.
I don't use indicators in doing technical analysis.
Yes.
But I think maybe next week I will start mindsets,
yeah,
short term vs long term.
And we do have different concept on tradings and also investing. We have different opinions on how to do the trade instead.
Yeah.
So about the timeline that holding trades, how to do a trade, the risk to reward ratios, and how to
manage trades,
how to manage a trade, how to get in and get out. So we have different opinions and concept on trading. And if you are able to join for each class, then it will be good. So you can earn from the difference, different point of view instead.
Yeah. You look at trading with different perspective, then you find out which one is suit you the best.
Suit you the most.
Yeah.
Yes. And or you can just create your own plan instead by just comparing us and learn from us. You know, you just pick from the best part of us and then you make your own strategy instead.
Yeah, since it's free for the moment.
Yes, it is free for the moment, and we didn't set any criteria yet.
Yeah, so thanks for supporting. I think there's no any other questions. I think we shall end this, and hope you all earn a lot.
Enjoy and make some money.
May the market be with us.
Yes.
Let us be a this is a let's hope this is a good years for every one of us.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for
Bye
joining.
bye. Hey, let me check.
That,
Oh, done. Oh, okay.
Okay. Bye. 我们有没有看到感觉去多少个人？